What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over something that a lot of you probably already know, but you just don't want to admit it to yourself yet. This sound might just be going away extremely soon. So, as many of you know that haven't been living under a bridge for the last few years, Jeep has released a new 3.0 liter twin turbocharged inline 6 motor that they're going to be using in a lot of different vehicles. Now, for my own speculation, I believe the 3.0 liter twin turbo motor will be a great option for pretty much any vehicle that Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram makes that currently either uses the 3.6, the 5.7, or even the 6.4. Now, for the early models of this 3.0 liter twin turbocharged motor, they've already been in models like the Grand Wagoneer L, so they've already seen the 3.0 liter Hurricane. With that, with the 3.0, they are going to be making a few different variations of that motor, so you're going to be able to get a standard output of somewhere around 410 horsepower, probably right around 400 foot-pounds of torque. You're also going to be able to get a high output motor, which is going to be over 500 horsepower and over 500 foot-pounds of torque. So with that being said, that leaves a lot of room on the table for the different models this engine can actually go in. Now, obviously, with the Rubicon 392, we do have the 6.4 liter Hemi in it, and with that, we've got 475 horsepower, 475 foot-pounds of torque. It is a great motor, but it is definitely fuel hungry. It stays thirsty all the time. The only thing you can't drive by is a gas station in these things. And I do think the 3.0 liter would help that, at least mitigate the fuel economy a little bit. Probably not much, but maybe get you into the mid-teens, even with some different accessories like we have on this one right now. Now, even aside from the standard stuff that we normally talk about, I really think the 3.0 liter turbo is going to be able to be a little bit more aftermarket friendly. So the 6.4 liters, as we know, are a robust motor as they come from the factory. Unless you're willing to do an entire rebuild on the motor, they're pretty much at where they're going to get, roundabout anyway. Of course, you may be able to get to mid-fives pretty easily, and it may still be pretty reliable. But once you go beyond that point, try to knock on the door on maybe around 600 horsepower. Without building that motor, you're not going to be able to do much more. Now, with the 3.0 liter, it being twin turbocharged, obviously that's going to open up a lot of doors for tuning. So with the 6.4, you can't really just slap on a tune and make it that much crazier. You have to do quite a bit of work on the inside of the motor, or adding things like a turbocharger, supercharger, something like that. But whenever you've already got turbochargers, the tuning possibilities are way, way greater. So with the 6.4 liter, we've all come to know it has came with its own problems, and really and truly, it's nothing that anyone should really be concerned about. It's really just fuel economy. The power is exactly where you need it to be. You've got low end torque all the way through the power bands, and with the 8-speed automatic transmission, you really couldn't ask for a better pairing to get the power anytime you need it. With that being said, the fuel economy is horrible, and the power for a 6.4 isn't astronomically crazy, but it is impressive from the factory. Like I already said, 475 horsepower, and really and truly, guys, it's just hard to beat that rumble. Now, like I've said before, this one is straight piped. I've done my own custom exhaust on these, went through many different variations, but just a normal straight pipe, leaving the cats on, has actually worked out the best for me so far. Now, that is one thing we're probably going to miss with the 3.0 liter twin turbocharged. That Hurricane motor is not going to be able to make that noise, but one thing that it can make that this can't is that turbo noise. And we all love the turbo noise, the blow-off valves, just the way it builds boost and it lets off that pressure. It's really hard to beat. And I think they can design the 3.0 liter, or maybe they already have, in a way to where it sounds really good. Still aggressive and deep, has a great tone to it, but then again, I'm sure there's plenty of 3.0 liters out there that just don't sound that great. And I think I've had one. Now, with all that being said, if they do use the Rubicon 392 as a great baseline, because they've really tested out a lot of the performance-oriented parts for this machine, and they use that on the new Hurricane model that they're going to make of the Rubicon 392, I think that would be awesome. I also think something that we're probably going to see in the very near future is an EV model like the 4XC does with the 2.0 liter with a high output motor. So just like you guys have seen with the new E-Ray, they're using that traditional 6.2 liter motor with the electric output. So you've got that hybrid system. I think that we're probably going to see a hybrid system whenever that 3.0 liter gets paired with something like the Rubicon 392. So we may be able to see something power-wise in excess of 600 horsepower in a Wrangler and get better fuel economy, which would be crazy. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about miles per gallon, not miles per gallon. But if you can save some extra money on gas, it's kind of a win-win. And if you're just getting more power from that hybrid system, I'm pretty much all in for it. But I really think that Jeep has a great opportunity to use this new 3.0 liter twin turbocharged motor and really take advantage of a lot of that new technology they've learned with the 4xe models in the Wranglers and bring that to us in something crazy like the Rubicon 392. I know they don't really have a reason to, because in terms of the market for what this thing is, there's not really anything to beat it. Now we do have the Raptor, and apparently we're going to have the Bronco Raptor R eventually. I could foresee that Raptor R, the Bronco, having a V8 supercharged. So if that V8 supercharged model comes out in a Bronco Raptor, this thing might not stand as tall as it does now. And I think the 3.0 liter twin turbocharged motor with the hybrid system as well would be a great competitor for that coming from Jeep. And we know they have the technology now, we know they have the ability, but with all the new restrictions that have been come down on all these big manufacturers, they have to find ways to make things a little bit more fuel efficient. And really and truly, I think this is going to be one of the last models that's really as crazy as the Rubicon 392 is. We're not going to see many more vehicles like this in the future, and if we do, they're going to be much more mild and tamed. Now, when and if they do come out with this new model that I basically made up in my head but seems extremely realistic, I'm definitely going to keep this Rubicon 392. So in the meantime, I'm just going to try to figure out a way to have that extra cash sitting aside, or the ability just to get the next model that comes out, because this thing in the future is going to be one of the most sought after vehicles that Jeep has ever made. And I think it's really going to stand the test of time to just show how crazy the automotive market was in the time we're in right now. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, obviously you have a vested interest. So let me know what you think about my opinion and basically my forecast on what the future may be for the Jeep, specifically the Rubicon 392 model. I know a lot of you that follow the channel actually have one of your own. I know we all enjoy them, and in all honesty, I don't think it can get much better. But the picture that I'm painting, I honestly think it could be better. So let me know what you think, and let me know what you predict for the future of the Rubicon 392.
I've been thinking about chasing desire, and chasing desire to feel alive. Always thinking.
If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. But until next time, Godspeed.
Much higher.